Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the budgetguitarist.com crappy YouTube channel. Yeah, today is gonna be some classical music from Igor Stravinsky. No, really, it is.
Hello, Richard from budgetguitarist.com. Today could almost be considered part 4 of the baritone series, but this is not like, I'm not building the guitar, I've already done that. I have a 3-part video that shows you how to convert a Strat to a baritone Strat. I know that's only going to be interesting to people who are actually planning on doing it, but regardless, it's there, and so it shows you the steps. Today I'm going to get more into how do you use a baritone guitar. And to demonstrate this guitar, I decided to steal part of the Firebird Suite by composer Igor Stravinsky. If you're not familiar with Firebird Suite, you really should check it out. Even if you don't like classical music, it's really interesting. And there's one part of it that always reminded me of metal. Just the melodies, they just always struck me as kind of metal-like. And so I decided, I'm going to grab an excerpt from Firebird Suite. I'm going to put down a rock drum beat with like a repeating bass synth part. And I'm going to do a 4-part guitar orchestration for it. So there's 2 lower parts, which are basically playing kind of like what a bass would play. So the bass melodies. And I recorded the same thing twice, so it's panned left and right in stereo. Then there's a 3rd part, which is somewhere around here on the neck. And then there's a 4th part, which is the same notes an octave up, around here on the neck. And so I mixed it all together, and I used the HX Stomp. I used the PV Panama amp, which I'm going to go into in a little more detail after the track. But anyway, it's short, but here's the track. Okay, again, that's Stravinsky from the Firebird Suite. And to say that this is a version of it should be taken very liberally. The real composition is far better. It's far more sophisticated. All I did is I stole a couple of melodies from it that interact with each other, and I just repeated it a couple of times. But again, did you hear what I'm talking about when I said like metal? Kind of sounds like metal. I mean, especially the low chug parts. Speaking of the low chug parts, I set up a patch in the HX Stomp using the PV Panama amp, or Panama, whatever. Your attempts at humor are not funny.
Dude, you're not funny.
Anyway.
Lose the puppet. I don't want to sit through the puppet. Don't do jokes. They upset me.
This is what you get on this channel. Don't like it? Watch something else. I don't care. I don't care. I'm here for the people who can tolerate my sense of humor. Anyway, where was I? PV Panama amp, right? So the secret to getting that kind of low chug sound is in shaping the low end. Here's what the amp settings look like. And then The secret, again, is to use some EQ on the low end. Here's what the 10-band graphic EQ curve I made looks like. So as you can see, I really pulled some of the lower frequencies, and you can download this patch from budgetguitarist.com, my website. I put a link below in the description. But honestly, if you pull it up on your Helix or your HX Stomp, you're probably going to have to mess with the EQ curve. You really have to sort of customize that for your own equipment, for your own guitar, your own pickups. I'm just sort of showing you how I did it. And yeah. So anyway, super short video today, which I think some people would probably appreciate. Regardless, I will see you again next Friday at 5.